Back to that phone call when somebody said to you, please, we'd like you to organize the 1994 inauguration of this man, this big man that is Nelson Mandela, and you're tasked with organizing the inauguration. What's going through your mind at this time? And an inauguration is something foreign to South Africans at that time, Black South Africans specifically.
Yeah, no, I tell you, I'll tell you what, the man himself, Mandela, the first time I met him in New York. I was asked by Ted Koppel, for Nightline, to create something South African, and where after that they would then have an interview with Mandela. And of course I was very excited. I said, wow, that is great. I didn't care about the money from the gig. I just wanted to see Mandela, So there I was waiting, to see Mandela. And because at City College, where this was going to take place, I knew that he was going to come backstage. So I was waving, And then he stops. Says, I know you. You are welcome, Msomi. And where is MoBetta?
In mood.
I was shocked. And then I said, I'll revive it for you. And then he says, when are you going back to South Africa? And I said, now that you're out, I'm going to go back. Afterwards, I said, why did I say that? Because I'm not going to revive it. I had stopped the show 10 years ago. And I wasn't planning to go back to South Africa. I did lie. And then somehow I ended up coming back to South Africa. And I then hooked up with Reg Lascaris and John Hunt of Hunt Lascaris. And then we formed Msomi Hunt Lascaris. Ended up doing the election campaign of the ANC and with Mandela. So we got close with Madiba. And then Madiba, then I remember that Madiba wanted MoBetta, and I said MoBetta must come back. And Alan Joseph, who was then the CEO of the Civic Theatre, says to me, do you want to revive MoBetta? And I said, no. And then afterwards, I remember what I said to Mandela. I said, yes. He says, find the money. I said, do you have the money? He says, no, the money, don't worry about it. We can do it. I said, yes. So I went to Mandela. We were ready for opening night to tell him that MoBetta is going to open. And he was very excited. He said, I wanted that thing. I wanted to see the play. And so he said, fine. Then the following day, Mandela calls me. He says, no, I cannot wait for opening night. After telling all the publicists that Mandela is coming on opening night, now Mandela says, no, I can't wait. I want to see it now. Ooh. So, of course, we had to get ready and get Mandela to come. So there Mandela comes with Catherine Deneuve, to the Civic Theatre. And what was funny is that he was watching, but he reminded me of my audiences of long ago that would make noise, and he would say, Eke, Eke! And then Zinzi would say, Tata, you don't make noise in the theater, you just watch. So Mandela, so we became good friends. And then one day at the Carlton Hotel, he says to me, I want you to do the inauguration. And I said, inauguration? So of course, you don't ask many questions. You say yes to Mandela, and so yes, And I didn't know what I was saying, So what ended up happening is that I then had to submit my proposal to the task group that was headed by Archbishop Tutu and Judge Krikla. And so some of the members of the task group thought my ideas were crazy, that something like this had never been done in South Africa. I must try and tone down the whole design. And then Archbishop Tutu said, no. I've seen Welcome's productions in New York. Let him do it. the way he wants to do it. And that is how I ended up doing the inauguration. And what was great about the inauguration is that even today, I don't know how much it costs, you know. I just did whatever I had to do in the choirs.
Any producer's dream.
You know, but it was the only time I got to do a production without worrying about any budgets. You know, there was no budget. I just did it, you know. And it was because of Mandela.
Msomi, I've seen success change people. Without even trying to diss anybody, I've seen success change people into meaner characters, into serious walls that won't let anyone in.
Yes.
I'm forever amazed at the kind of person you are. Always down to earth, always nice to us, never mean to any of us. What's kept you so grounded?
I think it's my personal, it's my background, my family background, and also in that you just have to respect people, you know, and don't think of who you are or you want to project. It's who you are is that simple person who's always been there. It's just that you were put out there for whatever reason, but that mustn't change you to be something else, to be for people to be afraid of you, and for people to continuously admire you. No, but just be simple, because in simplicity there comes character, and that is what has made me grounded, and I just love that, and I just love people, everybody, you know.
You are amazing, sir.
Thank you for allowing me to express myself. You know, thank you.
Lebo, Thinane and I are here to interview a storyteller who flows like him. Playwright, producer and director, welcome Msomi was our cultural icon for the week.